Welcome, everybody, to 10-Minute Talks with Trace, episode number 3. Oh my gosh, guys, we're already on the 3rd episode. We've had food, we've had the internet, and today, I don't know, because I have not thrown the marker yet. All right, are you guys ready? Welcome back to 10-Minute Talks with Trace. My name is Trace. This is episode 3, like I've said multiple times. Just a little bit about, for those of you that maybe this is your first time watching a 10-Minute Talks with Trace, how this works. I have a wall of topics behind me. There's pet peeves, there's favorites, there's hates, there's loves, there's celebrities, there's the internet, there's food, so many different things. There's theater, there's musicals, there's math, I think. Fonts? Maybe we'll get fonts. That would be fun. I'll rant about Tahoma and Comic Sans. That'd be fun. All right. So I'm gonna throw it. And as you know, some of you that have watched before, you know it takes a couple times typically for me to hit something. So here we go. Gotta throw again. Ooh, we got board games. Okay, this is exciting. So board games. My favorite board game is, oh, I don't know if any of you, the Broadway game is really fun. Me and my friends, whenever we hang out, sometimes we like to play the Broadway game. But we never finish it, and so that's kind of like our sort of inside joke, sort of. I don't know if they would say that it's an inside joke, but it kind of is, because we never finish the Broadway game, and so that's our whole thing. You're like, oh, we're never gonna finish it, because it's the game that we play whenever it's we have an hour left to hang out, and so we get out the Broadway game because we have nothing else to do, and then people start picking, and then people start having to go, and so it's we never finish it. And so I hope that one day we can finally finish the Broadway game. One time, actually, it was 2 years ago, I'm gonna say, or it was probably more like 3 years ago, and I would say 2015, because it was during the presidential election. I actually created my own board game, and it was called. No, it was last. No, yes. It was last. No, it's not a big deal. But it was called Road to the White House or something. And it was really cool. And I made my grandparents play it and my parents play it, and it was this election game, and you had to try to win the election. And so I printed out these tokens of Chris Christie and Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton and Jeb Bush. And then I made this board game, or this board, this game board, I guess. And we played on it, and it was super cool. And I had them debate and stuff. And I remember some of the debate questions were what's your favorite food? Explain why. And then someone had to choose who was the best debater. It was a really cool game. If you guys want the game, hit me up and I'll send it to you. It's a cool game. You can print it out, play it yourself. Super cool. Another really good game, I think, is the Game of Life. That one's fun. I used to play Life on the Wii, and that was really cool. The Wii, there was a CD that you could put in, and you could play Life, Clue, Trouble, Sorry. You could play all these different games on the Wii, and that was super cool. Clue, though, is my favorite game. I think just stuff like that, crime is so interesting, and so that's one of the reasons why I really like Clue. Have you guys seen Clue the movie? That movie is really good. It has Tim Curry. That's so good. And then I love how at the end they have the 3 different endings. I've always thought that was super cool. Whenever I play Clue, I used to play as Miss Scarlet, which was really funny, but now I think I typically play as Professor Plum. Comment down below who you play. Who's token? Who's what do you call those things that you play board games with? The things that look like a Hershey's Kiss? Token? I don't know. Oh well, just comment down below. Who do you play as in Clue? Do you play as Professor Plum, Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, Colonel Mustard, Miss White. I'm trying to see if I can name all of them. Miss Peacock. I almost forgot Miss Peacock. She's the best one. Right? In the movie Clue, Miss Peacock is hilarious. She's like drunk the whole time and she's like really scared. And then I said Tim Curry, he's the best. He plays like the butler, and that's really cool. That's a really good movie if you guys haven't seen it. Tim Curry. What other movies has Tim Curry been in? Oh my gosh, do you guys remember Tim Curry was in like Home Alone 2, I think. He was like the hotel manager whenever like is his name's Kevin, right? The kid from Kevin. Or is it Michael? I think it's Kevin McAllister. Is that right? I think so. I don't remember. But yeah, and he like goes to this hotel in New York and Tim Curry's there and it's so funny. Home Alone. This is okay. This is a good conversation topic. Favorite Home Alone movie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a sixth? There's like way too many Home Alone movies. What the heck were they thinking? The first two were good. The third one, it's like, okay, stop. It's like, okay, I get it. It's like, okay, you had a good run. You can stop now. I kind of understand why you made a third one. But then they make a fourth one after that. And it's just like, no, the third one was terrible. Why did you make a fourth one? And then they make like a fifth one, I think. And that one's even worse. And you're like, no, you already made a third and a fourth and a fifth. No, stop. Is there like a sixth? I want to say they did like even a sixth one as like a TV movie. I want to say there was a TV movie one, or maybe the last like 3 were TV movies. I don't remember. But I really like the second Home Alone. That one's good whenever he's in New York. I remember I used to have this tiny TV in my room, and I would like sit up in my bed and I would watch Home Alone, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, he just got a like, if he like got set on fire or something, I'd be like, he just got like a fire slammer," and I would like make up names for all the moves. And I remember that was really, I can remember that really vividly, and it was so funny. I remember that was so funny. Gosh, I was such a funny kid. Oh, another. Do you guys consider Home Alone? No, what? Never mind. I was about to ask if you consider Home Alone a Christmas film. But I was like, yeah, of course you do, because it takes place in Christmas. So, a derp. But I was going to say another Christmas movie that they turned into, or that they made a second was, or they made like a, no, it was a second. I was about to say if it was a remake, but it wasn't. But they made a second, A Christmas Story. And those of you that know me personally or have talked to me before know I love A Christmas Story. When I was like 10 or something, I played Randy in the stage play A Christmas Story. And then whenever I was like, no, I take that back. It wasn't 10. I'm going to go first grade. No, second grade. Whoa. How? 8, 7 or 6, 7? Would that have been 7? I don't know. I'm really bad with ages and grades. When I was in like second grade, I played Randy in A Christmas Story. And then whenever I was in third grade, I played Ralphie in A Christmas Story. And then whenever I was in 6th grade, I got called back for the national tour of A Christmas Story. And so I flew to New York for my callback. And that was a super cool experience. And I actually kind of became friends with the kid that got it. His name was Miles. And like we follow each other on Instagram. And the tour actually came through the city I live in. And I saw him at the stage door and I was like, hey, Miles. And he remembered me and it was really funny. And it was funny because he was like the only one that I actually talked to at the audition and he got it. And it was like, that's crazy. And now he's like on Nashville, the TV show. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm happy for him. Oh my gosh, guys, we've got 26 seconds. This 10-minute talk with Trace has gone by really fast. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This episode was about, what was it about? Oh my gosh. What was it about? It was games. Oh my gosh, it was board games. I got like so lost. Bye.